With Treaty United captain Mary Curtin. Mary, we've just completed the first half of the first phase of the league. How would you assess how it's been so far for you?
Yeah, Colm, so we've had a good run and we've had a bad run. So for me, it's been a bit of inconsistent overall, but I suppose with the good run that we know we can see glimpses of that we're really developing our brand of football in the club. We know we're a new club, so it's about focusing in on what we can do now and developing that brand of football better now and make it more consistent. So there's definitely good points in the season so far. We can see we can play, we can see we can challenge the best, and we can also see that, look, we have to stay strong against the tough teams. You just can't sit down. You have to step up and face these, and you have to be consistent, because it shows throughout our season. So if we can step on now and get 9 points out of our last 3 games and finish mid-table, that would be the goal for the season for us.
The league obviously splits now into 2 groups. Do you think it's possible you might finish top of that second group?
It's possible, absolutely. I believe that we can beat the last 3 games we have. I believe we can come top, and I think it's a realistic goal. We've had a lot of instances during the season where we had to be realistic about it, and like, there are top teams who've been well established since back in 2011, since the Women's National League started. So they have a lot of years on us, and it's time for us now to just build and build every year. We have a great young squad, great talent within the squad, but now it's about getting them that experience and pushing on for the years ahead.
How have you found your own role? I mean, you're one of the more experienced players in the squad. I mean, there seems to be a good crop of young underage players who are getting international call-ups there, so that must be very encouraging. Yeah,
I suppose for me, every year it's a little bit harder to come back. I'm past the goals of wanting to play for the international team. I've been there and I've done it, so it just makes it harder to have the motivation to kind of keep going, because what are you going for really? But then once soccer in the region is now here for the Women's National League, there's now a team in Limerick, it's really, really hard to say no. I still love my football, and I just really want to see soccer in the region grow. So I'm glad to be captain of this team at the moment and just helping the players on the field. I feel like a manager on the field at times, and I just love to help improve players. So that's really my role, and I really enjoy that role as well. And I just want to see soccer grow in the region and have Treaty United push on.
Mary, when lockdown came in March, did you think that's it for 2020? If I'll have to be around in 2021 if I need to play, if I'm going to play again?
Yeah, with COVID, it really, we didn't know whether the thing was going to continue, and even at times, we've had breaks in the thing where we've had to put it to a stop, and you're seeing that across all sports. So I think with COVID, it has, certainly for me and for other players too, it's made us take a step back and just probably appreciate what being on a team, how it's so good for you, for the health reasons, just for the social aspect of it. Like, it's just so good to get out there. We're training 3 nights of the week at the moment, so good for the head, and like, that's brilliant that we have a team here, and that players at the top level of women's football in the region can come and play with like-minded players and just enjoy that environment.
When the change came to level 3, obviously Women's National League was one of the sports that continued. That must have been, a relief from your point of view that, unlike some sports which closed down, you were able to continue.
Yeah, I suppose, we've done everything that we've been asked to do. We've complied with everything, and it's a credit to the club that we can do that, and all the clubs in the Women's National League. There hasn't been any poor incidents, So it's great. We're obviously seen as an elite level at Women's National League, so we've been able to keep going, and I'm just glad to keep playing, because I still love the sport.
You play at Lone in Jackman Park, and at the weekend you lost a tight game up there obviously a couple of weeks ago. You'd like to get one over on them this time?
Yeah, we're kind of bulling to get one over now again, because we were on a high when we played them, and we lost out. It was a tough game now, but yeah, we're all raring to go for the game, and we're looking to put 3 points on the board.